Patterns of neurodivergent people. Today I will talk about what it feels like to have autistic, ADHD, or ADHD. Most of the people don't know that even people which are diagnosed with bipolarity have additional autistic ADHD. Most of neurotypical people don't understand how fast we get distracted, especially in conversations where our focus jumps from one subject to the next, and we interrupt people so we won't forget those many thoughts we are fixated on. If we wouldn't interrupt them, we would actually forget what we planned to say. It's not that we disrespect the person we are talking to, nor do we do that intentionally. We need to do it before our focus shifts elsewhere, so neurotypical people see it as rude. We have several thoughts in our head which we need to say before we forget them. If our train of thoughts gets interrupted, we forget everything we planned to say in a second. That's why we interrupt people. Imagine us like a sponge, which takes up all emotions, movements, energies, and body language of others all the time, all day long. We talk fast because we already sucked up so much information about the outside world that there is no space left for other things to focus on. Normal tasks like cleaning or cooking become overwhelming if we already sucked up everything from our surroundings. It is really overwhelming. Neurotypical people would state, "Oh, you didn't do anything today." Of course we did. We sucked in all emotions, scanned energies, scanned every single room we walked into. We are overfilled with all our surroundings. That's why even shopping in a supermarket becomes a challenge. Overstimulation because of energies, rooms, products which need to be scanned. It's almost like OCD, but it's our pattern, our natural hyperfocus. We constantly need solitude to recharge. If we don't get time to recharge, we get distracted faster and can't finish a simple task. We start 20 things and really get a lot done, but we don't finish half of them. A simple example. I'm on my way to make myself some coffee in the kitchen. On my way there, I go through the bedroom, the corridor, the living room. I scan everything, see every object lying there, see which objects need to be moved or put away. So the distraction already started. What do? I start moving objects. I start cleaning. Suddenly my son walks in and states, "Didn't you want to make some coffee?" My focus reshifts to coffee. Why did I get distracted? My brain already sucked in information like a sponge again, and so the primal thought disappeared. At the same time, if anyone would ask us during the day where objects are, we would immediately know the place of every single object. We scanned everything. No, we can't turn it off. Yes, it is very overwhelming at times because no one sees what's happening in our insides. So it's really hard to explain. If you talk to other neurodivergent people, they immediately understand it. They have the same pattern. If you try to explain yourself to a neurotypical person, they mostly reply, "Come on, those are just excuses for laziness or your lack of concentration." No, they're not. We could lose track of our mobile phone or glasses several times a day because we have sucked in other information that we can actually lay down that phone and lose it 10 times in 15 minutes. The focus reshifts again and again. Our thoughts are like a music playlist on shuffle. Neurotypical people don't see that and so don't understand it. We really achieve a lot, but at the end of the day we have nothing to show for if only half of our tasks are completed. For neurotypical people, only finished tasks count. And when we feel so depleted at the end of the day, neurotypical people state, "What did you do all day? How can you be tired already? What are you tired of? In our heads we reply, things you don't see or understand. I had 20 tasks in my head you didn't see. I finished them halfway through and you didn't see. I achieved a lot you didn't see. Same if we declutter. I prepare 3 boxes. 1 box for things which need to go. 1 box for things which need to stay. And 1 box where I'm not sure which things to keep. It's extremely hard to detach from stuff. It's too overwhelming to decide. If an earthquake would come along, I would not take any of those 3 boxes with me. So my focus shifts to what do I really need to survive. The rest can go. It's not easy to part from things which have memories attached to them. But it's a huge step forward to let go. Sometimes we are so busy with decluttering that we even forget to go to the bathroom until our bladder reminds us. That's how distracted we get. We forget to drink enough water. We forget to eat. The constant stimulation is important to us, but we need a constant reminder not to forget our own needs in the process. One can compare it to an itchy sock. I want to do one task, but that sock itches so much and distracts me from doing that same task. I can't forget the sock. My focus shifts to the sock. That's what distraction feels like. The only thing I wish for is more considerate people. People who take time to really understand what we are going through and won't judge us for our patterns. It's not done intentionally. It's the Edison gene, which programmed our body differently. Thank you for listening.